Oh my goodness. Phoenix Wright is pointing at the screen and he's saying, I object. Oh, this is going to be good. Hello there, Jonathan. Welcome to the stream. But yes, indeed, we're doing Phoenix Wright, no, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. I have here the trilogy, but I can't play all 3 games at once. Nor would I want to, because I've never played any of them. Options. Full auto skip? No. Let's do off, please. Thank you. Screen shake. Oh, for like dramatic effect? Like, oh my god, that can't be true, can it? Ka-dong! I'm assuming that's what that is. Text box transparency. Off is probably fine. I don't think they're gonna hide any clues behind the text box, are they? Probably not. Credits. Credits. Now let's go back. There it goes. Okay, it took a second for the save to kick in. Alrighty. I've never played a single one of these games, and yet I own every single physical release. I think the only game I'm missing, or maybe games, are the downloadable only 3DS ones. I even have the Versus or Cross Layton 3DS game, but I can't stream that stuff because I don't have video out. So Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I guess they're all called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but the second and third game... Oh. So they're all called Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, but the first game is called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's the subtitle. Huh. Alright. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and play it. 2001. And this has, like, Danganronpa syndrome, doesn't it? Like, Danganronpa was on the Vita, but in Japan, it was originally on the PSP, and we never got that treatment. Meanwhile, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, wasn't that originally a Game Boy Advance game? But America only ever got the DS version, where you can shout into the mic. Speaking of which, I'm not going to test it, but I genuinely wonder whether they have controller microphone capability for the PS4, so I could shout objection like you could on the DS. That'd be interesting. But anyway, whatever. Let's play ourselves a murder mystery game. Just right into it. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Actually, oh, wait a minute. No, the DS did make use of dual screens, but like I just said, this was originally for GBA, so I don't think there's going to be any dual screen shenanigans. Hopefully not. I'll play the first turnabout. I'll press yes, so the screen goes out and out. I'm a really good singer. Wow, wow. They just give me a trophy. That's kind of funny by itself. Oh no, it's heavy breathing. And I think we're doing auto-skipping text box anyway. I'll have to deal with that. Someone's immediately dead in full widescreen. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh my god, Miles is the murderer. No. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. The guy from Ghost Trick. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright, alright. I guess he's the killer. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, now I can... Okay, okay. I don't need the futz with options after all. This looks gorgeous in widescreen. Boy, am I nervous. Now, I apologize, but I'm immediately going to do this. I want to see what court record means. If it's just like the text log. No! Attorney badge. No one would believe it was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death. Blah. Cause of death. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles. We just go right into it. Mia Fey, chief attorney at Fey & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, defendant. Okay, that guy, the silhouette-ish guy. A likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Also definitely innocent, because I, the player, just saw what happened. Cindy Stone, the victim. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Alright, we just go right into it. Hello there, Cat Sith, welcome to the stream. So, boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, she has one of those... Oh no. What is that thing called? That symbol? Like it looks like a comma, but that's not what it is. That has some sort of like holy significance, I think. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. A little bit of a comma missing there. I have to say, Phoenix. Yeah, I know, I heard you. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah, doesn't that mean I, like, shouldn't be participating in this? Unless it's, like, as a... not a witness, but, you know, like, not the lawyer, though. Hello there, Douglas. Welcome to the stream. The only case designed for the DS is the From the Ashes case, which added to the DS Collected version. Oh, okay, thank you. And hello there, Ginsmelt. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, Clock Tower is a good time. Larry Butts. So I wonder if he's related to the Final Fantasy V guy. Even though it's a first name, but you know what, never mind. Yes, I knew the defendant. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. An ace attorney? Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Hello there, Poke Kitsune. Welcome. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh my god, he's anime! Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. What's up? Hello there, Ellie. Welcome to the stream. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. What? Oh, well, guys, the case closed. I'm better at this game than I thought. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. What are you, like a... What does this look? It's like a Pokemon, or like a magical girl in a kid's show. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it's not about him being concerned about the case procedure. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Wait, what? Wait, Nick? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Huh. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh my god. My name is Phoenix Wright, not Nick, as you may have been led to believe. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. I mean, we saw who did it. By the way, nice touch with the blood going through the cracks like that. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Oh, Phoenix, right? Really? That's a bit of a stretch, but alright. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Whew. I don't think I would have made it past school if that had been, like, about me. Like, that sucks. I know it's a pun, but that's rough as hell. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He smells real bad. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. And I have a knack, too, for the PS4. One thing I can say, though, missing a comma, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. It's just he usually smells. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. So I know the guy, and I'm taking the case as a personal favor to the client. Like, I absolutely should not be the lawyer on this case. Maybe Japan works differently, but, like, I should be thrown out of this court immediately, and Mia should just do it. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. I get the feeling I'm actually going to really need to pay attention to the timestamps in this game, too. Oh, we're just in it already. Excuse me, where's the screen rumble? I guess it's for when they pound the desks. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Payne. Oh, that's right. I know the chat already mentioned it, but yeah, apparently this game is very on the nose with its puns. And hello there, Rich Toto. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Barry. Welcome to the stream. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. These guys should watch My Cousin Vinny to get a sense of courtroom procedure. At least American courtroom procedure. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I mean, no, it's not my first trial, so yes. No, it is not. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. No pressure. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Keep that in mind. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Quick time events! Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, clown will eat me, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. What is my middle name? Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's pretty great. Larry Butts! The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. I've known him for 23 years, but the player might not necessarily remember that, having only played the game for a couple of minutes. Correct. Considering the pile of papers you've probably done for this, damn well better be correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. I love that the prosecution is just waiting for this. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? You know what this reminds me of, actually? I mean, this is like tutorial mode, right? But in Yakuza Like a Dragon, there is a vocational school you can go to take little quizzes. They are so hard. There was one of them that was asking about Valkyria Chronicles, and it was something like, what is the name of the location that the game takes place in? And I'm like, oh dude, Valkyria Chronicles is an awesome RPG, it's Gallia, I got this. And the 4 answers were like, the Empire of Gallia, the Kingdom of Gallia, the Principality of Gallia. I'm like, god damn, like really? I got my ass kicked. So, what is the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Yeah, that's critically bad. Hello there, Kim. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. It's, Klaatu Barada. There, I said it. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy, Cinderblock? Well, you know that wasn't the original Japanese. Cindy Stone, which is actually very close. Hello there, Boxer Hobo. Welcome to the stream. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct! You're promoted! Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, you know, I'm actually going to call out the judge on this one. The phrasing of the question, she died because she was hit with a blunt object. But when he said what's the cause of death, my report says that it's blood loss on account of having been hit. So she died of blood loss, buddy. She died of not enough blood being in her body. Or she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. A smooth criminal indeed. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. You seem heavily biased in my favor, and are completely ignoring the prosecution. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Court notes. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. Really? It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I guess I didn't think it would be that. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. So a statue in the shape of the Thinker, it's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. I'm gonna freaking love this game if we're doing this pun stuff. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. This is something I'm really going to need to tell myself, by the way, is, like, I'm gonna have to think of this the way I think of Danganronpa, because I was thinking of Danganronpa wrong when I first played it. It's not about trying to solve the mystery, especially because I immediately know who did it. It's about convincing others that my argument is correct. I have to, like, remember that that's what I'm doing. With Danganronpa, I actually was trying to figure out who done it, but 100% of that game is directly calling somebody out on a false statement, and it took me a while to really let that settle in. But let's see what we got. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Mr. Butts is just going to keep saying I did it and go ahead and kill me, so, like, this is not going to be good. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hey! Did he just twitch at the mouth? Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? No, it is not true. Stop it with these questions. Hey, watch it, buddy! I'm defending here! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Two teenagers who were famously impulsive and lustful. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Alright, maybe I'll roll with that one. Didn't they all die? Yeah. Although at least Romeo and Juliet really super duper thought they were in love, though, even if they did die. Like, they didn't kill each other. I wasn't dumb, she just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Doesn't need to seek anymore. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. Oh, it's a U.S. passport, too, and it's blue and everything? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Arrived home from Paris. Does this game take place in the U.S.? Is this, like, not a Japanese setting? Or was this, like, edited for the localization specifically to confuse me, the player? The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on, well, the date is American style. July 30th, it's not 30/7, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. I really like a guy with that aesthetic saying sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? This isn't sweet at all! Hello there, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Okay, asshole, this guy's on trial, not her. She's already dead. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, buddy. Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, and isn't that like... I don't know if that's badgering the witness, but that's like leading the witness, isn't it? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Well, I mean, she's clearly leading me on, so I will stop him from answering. Where's the screen shake? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? Yeah, that's some legit... some legit editing. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in HE double hockey sticks, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Yeah. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh? I mean, he was leaving. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. That's a good look. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? I mean, he did go, but I mean, aren't we supposed to find evidence that he didn't? Maybe I should... Well, he already... I'll have him answer honestly. I don't want this wishy-washy bunch of crap. I know, I'll send him a signal. Oh god, this is so bad. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill! To the judge. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butts is lying. Are you allowed to do this in court? Just say they're lying? Shouldn't you, like, call into question what they're saying, but not just outright accuse them of lying? Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Which I suppose is actually true. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit. Are you freaking serious? This is too much even for me. Mr. Sawit to the stand. Wow. Wow. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. And this is obviously the killer. The game gave it away. But, alright. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I'm a witness! I saw it! I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he... Well, that's an actual screen cap. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. I'm trying to visualize the color version of her dead. I think that looks right. I think. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. Okay, the man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. which is true. Hello there, James. Welcome to the stream. Alright, give me a second. Time of death was 4 p.m. How do you like that action? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Yeah, it looked hooked up to me in that screenshot. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh, so this is going to be like... And then my watch broke at the exact time of death. What a pleasant coincidence. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yeah, they have a charge, but it looked like she had a landline phone. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawat used was one of those. A cordless payphone? Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, true, Dragon Ace. Yeah, landlines should work in blackouts. Fair enough. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. Right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really... guilty? Oh! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Speaking of which, that's a game I need to play. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Just not literally. Trust me. First time I told somebody to do that, did not go well. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Alright, time for some ass-kicking. Cross-examination. Have a good night, James. Witnesses' accounts. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. The phone in our apartment wasn't working. Oh, okay, he tried that. Actually... unable to go inside, so how would he know that the phone wasn't working? Although, he didn't necessarily try that. But then again... I don't think I can use this. Alright, the phone in our apartment wasn't working, and went to a nearby park and found a public phone. By the way, regarding what I brought up about whether this game is supposed to take place in the West or the East, this badge is, like, pretty Japanese. I went to a nearby park, found a public phone. The time exactly was 1 p.m., but the time of death was 4 to 5. What day was this? Yeah, no, it couldn't have been 1 then, unless he was there the next day.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly... Is that because the guy's name is Frank? I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to... no body, to find at 1 p.m. Real cute, Phoenix, she's dead. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe, especially considering he was so confident about the time. Mr. Sawat, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. This guy folded real quick. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Hooray! Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Time. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time, probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. What a save. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Damn! Foolproof! I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh my god, Dragon Ace, is that a contradiction reference? What would you do if I put my hands like this? If I were to do this, how would you respond? Hello there, HGS. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the devs said that the game takes place in an alternate Los Angeles where Japanese culture took over? If that's actually true, that's pretty funny. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do. I got this one. Alright, alright. Time. I heard the time. Now wait a second. She arrived the day before the murder. Ah, yes. There was no electricity, so she couldn't have been watching anything taped. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. This is before the age of smartphones. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawat? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. She's a wizard. That's the only explanation I got. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawat, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem... Oh, the judge is still talking. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawat. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. I saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. What? The killer used it to hit the victim. I'm just immediately gonna... Is there a reason I can't... Oh, because this is the testimony, not the cross-examination. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Nothing for me at this time, just knock him out. Didn't think that one all the way through. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawat. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? This music. Yeah, I guess this is the original DS version, okay. I think the WiiWare version had different music. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. This music's so good. I haven't even played this game, and I still like it's classic. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Well, kind of, yeah, because we're back to the 1 o'clock thing, but also, how the hell would he have noticed that? Like, the fact that it was a clock. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... Well, I mean, technically it might have been both, but I think specifically because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! That's always a good look, when you're like, oh yeah, you don't have the evidence. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. So we actually are doing the stopped clock time of murder thing. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. This is really bugging me, actually. Screen shake is on. Alright. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, it's a lot easier when you actually see him do it. Mr. Sowett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw it. Oh, what a twist. What a hairy situation. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Awkward. And Butz is just standing there. Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Except for the literal evidence I just provided. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Let's whack the thing right now! What do you want? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Yeah, can't you just sound the damn clock? Like, it's right here. Why don't we just do that? Ooh. Guess Mr. Sawa's starting to wig out. Very well done, Pokitsune. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Why don't you just hand it to me? And everybody, watch the witness's face. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. What an esoteric piece of equipment. Well, he is the thinker, after all. He says, I think it's this time. That is absurd. The witness is going to pay for that. Nicely done, Winterburn. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sowett, or between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of his death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. I want to see a lawyer do that. Let's see you weasel your way out of this one, buddy. You better be damn sure you're right when you say something like that. You forgot one thing. It was all an illusion. He just runs away. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Because you told us that you heard it running 3 hours slow? Like, what are you doing? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Okay, I'll use your own testimony then? What the hell? He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Well, he can't prove it. I guess we're gonna kill Larry Butts. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, except the witness himself said 1 o'clock because he heard it at 4 o'clock. Like, what are we doing? Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime, especially you, Mr. Payne. Not you, Mr. Payne. Sorry. Thank you for helping me out. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I actually get a fail scenario? Because, like... What? Like, what? Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Okay, yeah, it's like, what did I do wrong? Mia. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. My R1 button doesn't have anything. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. I could just prove what he told everybody in front of everybody. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Yeah, I was kind of wondering how there's a 3-hour discrepancy. Oh my god! She brought it back from Paris! Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Yeah, that was cute. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder, because freaking Sowett said it said 1 o'clock, like an asshole. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 the next day. Oh, that's clever! So it's not a 3-hour difference, it's a 9-hour difference. That's good stuff. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard, when you struck her dead in her apartment, was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say... Really? Mr. Did It? That's freaking great! That's not my real name! This is Kangaroo Court! Oh my god, he got Daniel J. Darby. Yo, that sucks. Order! Order, I say! I'll play any of you! Backgammon? Poker's a great game to play too! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. with such gamer skill. And to find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Really? That's so stupid. Why would they do that? And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawa was a common burglar. Oh my god, he burgled! He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawa let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawa grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and hit her so hard she turned into color. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won! After Mr. Butts just kept sabotaging himself. Yes, said an otaku, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. By telling me how to do very basic gameplay controls. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Yes, my life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Oh my god, this game took a turn. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Well, technically, I'm not guilty. Oh, hello there, Koyuki. Usually when they get hit that hard, they lose their color. Touché. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Huh? Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Oh, no! Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Anything to change the topic. Immediately! Oh, Kim, would I ever think about playing Shining Force games? The only one I own is, like, Neo on PS2, so, like, it'll be a while before I ever touch that. I don't own any of the classics. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. The murder weapon. It's a present. It still has DNA and blood on it. You could just have it. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? That... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh. Really? You made this? Damn. Larry Butts is a master craftsman. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Excuse me? Oh, God. I can't believe that they referenced Jar Jar Binks and nothing else. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Oh, yeah, her passport from Paris. What? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, no. I mean, it can't be the same damn statue. Passport? Like, I got nothing. Here you go, Larry. Proof. Eh? It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, eh? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. What the hell? Like... It was the statue? But I thought the bloody murder weapon was the freaking evidence. Like... Can I go back? Like, oh, I could save and load. Well, a little late for that. That sucks. Well, I missed it. That's freaking awesome. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yeah. Oh, the fact that she still kept the statue. I guess, but I mean, it is a clock. I didn't really read into it that way. Fine. Ugh, alright. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall I be off? Yeah, I guess so. I probably would have gotten some kind of trophy or whatever for giving him the clock. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Alright. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, she's really laying into that. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Ugh, each case is a final moment like that, and you only get one shot at them? Great. Larry slapped me in the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Yeah, there's exactly one thing that I know about this game going in, and I think that might have been it. A brand new episode has been added. Wow. Turnabout Sisters. Saving content. I'll save. I should probably just, like, start a new game off camera and hastily go through that court and select the correct thing. A pain in the ass. Bring. Oh, it's my cellular phone. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Yeah, Mia. Yeah, Maya was like, what, her sister or something? Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. What? Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers! I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Yeah, why do they keep putting question marks over her name? Like, it's Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho, you are not cognivorous of my background? Whoa, what? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh! The same weapon? What an asshole. Oh, that's who did it. Red, white, blue. I thought this was going to be like an endgame spoiler. Like, that's the one thing I knew about this game, is that she died. I didn't know it was like 10 minutes into the game. God damn. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. And the reason I knew she died, by the way, was because the back of one of the cases has, like, character descriptions. Or maybe it was one of the manuals, and it's like, oh, after Mia was killed, I'm like, oh, thanks. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. I hope this isn't Mia's blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Huh? No way. Oh my god! Do we highlight anything? I guess not. I just have to click and hope for the best. I smell blood and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's, okay. Huh. So maybe it would actually highlight something if there's something to highlight. That smell. Blood. Oh. Sis! Someone's there. It's Maya! Oh! Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, she also has that symbol around her neck. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Hello there, Chief Medic Puru. Welcome to the stream. Hello there, Hep Dude. Also, welcome to the stream. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Okay, now we highlight stuff if it's important. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Really? A nice luxurious place. Well, I'm trying to think of like just everybody adding water to the end of a dramatic controversy. Gatewater, get the hell out of here. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief herself. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. This thing is cursed. Actually, a clock. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record, so broken beyond all recognition, except that technically we know what they're from. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh no, are we doing the Danganronpa thing? Oh! A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. It does say Maya. Okay. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Hello there, Gallia, and welcome. The Gatewater Hotel, home to Richard Rickson. That's pretty good. I think that's enough snooping for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this weapon became the murder weapon again. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's slide. Oh my god! Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh! She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. And she's got a pink theme, so she therefore must be with the guy, because he also had a pink theme, because that's how that works. The phone receiver's missing a few screws. Better not use it. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Oh, this whole desk? A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Can't CRT. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so let's back out. Oh god, is that an otaku's just running with the Gatewater? The break-in at the Gatewater Hotel was investigated by Woodward and Wernstein of the Poshington Woast. Oof. Freaking brutal. Move, I guess. Back to the law offices. Oh, thank you, Hap Dude. Yeah, I've been playing for a while. It's good times. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Nope. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name? My god, she's the killer! Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Aha! The reception desk. I usually sit there. Oops. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. This sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. A large painting. I guess you call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Well. Okay, there's nowhere else to move to. I'll talk first, then present. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis... So she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Yeah, I know. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee-oo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Game over. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? You must be kidding me. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Dick is a nickname for detective, and so is freaking Gumshoe. So this guy's name is just straight up Detective, Detective, Detective. Like, this is some major joke here. Like, this is absurd. Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. A moiter. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? He still has his pencil behind his ear. Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. Does the word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Naughty! The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? Are we really doing this manner of talking? Yeah, the victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name, see? I mean... Killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Oh boy. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. Wow. Okay. Hello there, Talon. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, it was the first game in the series. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who will believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while since I've seen someone throw their toupee at a guy. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The Shadow. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Oh, no! That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh my god! I chose wrong! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. What's there to examine? The background? And the guy? Smile for the camera. That's all I get. Is that literally it, except for the guy? Yeah. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. And we're done. Move. Talk? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the moiter? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Do you have it on a message? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Okay. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Oh my god. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. A, medium in training. So a small, I guess. Hey! That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said that the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Yeah, she had that thing around her neck. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Huh. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit, then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. That would break the game. Yeah, I thought that would be too easy. Cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Yeah, I figured. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I could put it in my evidence so I can ask him specifically for it. Maya's memo. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Wow. I guess. I don't know where to... Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Ah, jeez. Just keep stabbing me on the heart, why don't you? Say, what about your parents? They were also killed by a Thinker clock. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Oh god, I'm standing right here the whole time. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh god, the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the Thinker clock that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I don't think there's anything I could present. Yeah, I'm out of here. Or I'm not. Oh, move. Oh. I actually will go back to my own law office to see if there's anything there in the daytime. The office is filled with police officers. Makes sense that there are officers in the office. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Blah. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes, Gumtree, oh my god. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. But yeah, I was gonna say, I did just call you Detective. Hey, Dick, get over here! Ah, that sucks! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. And we got the time, too. About Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh my god! Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one? He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion, which is why he commits crimes in order to force guilt on people. What? I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Actually, examine. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who was that? That's great. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Oh. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these. No slide options, so... Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just... You know, detective? Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. That's bizarre, but alright. Got it. Check the court record to hear it. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Something I want you to hold on. Oh, this is what we already read. Okay, got it. Oh yeah. Medieval training. In charge of the initial investigation. Yeah. A ruthless man would do anything to get a guilty verdict. This is good stuff. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. To think of it, I had completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Jeez. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Haha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. This is amazing. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. This is freaking brilliant. Well, hello there, Han. Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. He calls her pal as well. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. What? I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I'll just regular examine for now. Screwdriver. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching? Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Well, the fact that the screwdriver's in there implies that it was pried open, right? Cough, cough. Maybe later. Yeah. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Yeah, the murderer. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Well, that's just outright leaving. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big lexicon, a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Where'd you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well... No! Tee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. She's good. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. They're just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. We're just done. Here, have a thinker. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. I just wanted to see what would happen if I said her something wacky. Let's get out of here. Wow. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. What? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? This is bizarre. Ah-cha-cha. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. You know, there were 3 people on a boat at one point, and they all had cigarettes, but they didn't have any matches. So, well, actually they had 1 extra cigarette. There are 3 people with 4 cigarettes, but you can't light a cigarette with another cigarette, which is the problem. So how are they able to light the cigarettes? Well, they threw 1 overboard. So the boat became a cigarette lighter. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking mahogany... Just kidding. Books. Huh, funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Uh-oh. Are we done here? Alright, I guess I'll talk. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Oh my god, I bet you I know what happened. Miles Edgeworth paid this guy off to not take the case. I bet you that comes up. Miles is that good. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Oh, maybe he just doesn't want to compete with Miles Edgeworth? Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What is going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. Alright? I'm not buying. Jeez. That's freaking great. Detention center? Gotta give the bad news, I guess. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help. I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh no. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. They made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. They did mention red, white, blue before, right? White. Huh. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yeah. I guess I'll just go home and just end the game right now. Defend Maya! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... Huh. Huh. I'm stuck between 1 and 2, obviously. Like, more personal or more, like, professional? Huh. I'll go with the professional route, actually. I don't know. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there. A long, long time ago. He had the same exact hair. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. So it went to the it won't abandon anyway. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes? and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Do I go back in there or what? Oh, bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Why the hell would he let me in here? Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White... Really? Just immediately? Immediately! Of Blue Corp phoned. So red is the blood, white is the name, and Blue Corp is also the name... Oh, right, sure. Mr. White. Wow, that took 0 time flat to pay off. Mr. White, where have I heard that name? Yeah, I have no memory of this. Oh, yeah, 1 second ago. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Is this freaking Danganronpa? We're just going to flash back to an immediate scene we've just seen. Could it be a coincidence? So this stuff stays examined, fortunately. Okay, let's just knock this thing out. And then I'll end the stream. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the open drawer. Now's my chance. Oh! What do we have here? A wiretap. Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Huh. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. But if I did that, then that would be tacitly admitting that I snooped in her apartment and stole something, so wouldn't that be, like, thrown out of the case? There's so much shenanigans in this game. For Maya's sake, I'll get this woman's... Ooh. That almost came out very wrong. I'll get to... Well, it still came out wrong intentionally, I guess. I'll get to this woman's bottom... Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. I'll get to the bottom of this... Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram! I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. And it better be with you. Can't do it by myself. It takes 2 to tango. In court! To be continued. What an appropriate time to stop the stream. Oh, and it just... Look at that. Look at that. That timing is incredible. Bloop. Did it. And I'm afraid of pressing back because I think it's going to just send us straight to the trial. So, this is where I'm going to stop the stream. Thank you very much for joining, and have a wonderful night. Here's a little extra clip I thought I'd show. This game has trophy potential, and there are some trophies for doing particular quirky things in the game. This is the very beginning where I'm being asked who I'm even defending because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to say Mia Fey, my boss. The, defendant? That's, Mia Fey? Wrong, right. Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. The defendant is the one on trial, your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. I gotta relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Please turn in your badge, the trophy. That's fantastic. Yes. Just for the hell of it, I'll say my own name to see what happens. It's me. Wright, have you lost your mind? Focus. It's the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Yeah. There's no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you? Oh, God. Okay. That's kind of fantastic. So there you go. A little bit of trophy potential. And now one more thing to neatly wrap things up. Well, I played through the first trial again, which the entire thing takes about like a minute and a half if you just mash your way through everything and you know what to do. This is the part where I wanted to show Larry that Cindy actually might have cared about him. So let's go ahead and make the correct decision this time. The statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you aren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Okay, there you go. I guess I didn't get a trophy for anything like that, but hooray, we made him feel a little bit better. Until next time, everyone.